Dick's Sporting Goods outlet. Got here before they opened. Got here first person in here, first customer. Got tons and tons of Lakers merch. Got a USA jersey right here, kind of interesting. Oh, I was like, what the hell? No, these are the Laker t-shirts right here. $110 for those. Yeah, they have Lakers t-shirts, Austin Reeves Connect t-shirts for $4 and $5. That is hilarious. Do I grab one? Oh wait, fan shop, and with the 2 code, you get another 50 off. So those are $2 Lakers t-shirts. Whoa, what's going on over here? Never seen this. Do got these bad boys right here. Look at this, $65 because it is an extra 50 off. Oh, and they got, oh my goodness, this is what happens when I don't come here for a little bit. Look at this, look at this. They got hoodies right here. Okay, these are 70. These bad boys, look at this, $7.50. $7.50 sweatshirts, and they're all gone. Like all the good sizes are all gone. XXL. I think these are all women's shirts right here, or kids shirts. $5 Lakers shirts for kiddos. I'm gonna have to grab a couple of these for some friends. Yeah, I'm gonna have to message a few people right now. And they got Reeves t-shirts right here. These still going for that price? No, $2. $2 Austin Reeves t-shirts. Pro standard pants right here. Got women's. I think these are all women's. Yeah, these. Oh, could be men's too. I don't know. Maybe it is men's. But yeah, $75. They're down to $11.50. $11.50 for Lakers pants. I don't know. Is that men's or is that women's? Can't tell. They don't say women's. I think they're men's. $75 down to $11.50. Shirts right here. $5. $5 for these crop tops. They look oversized though, but that's the way kiddos are dressing up nowadays, no? Yeah, they look oversized like hell. This one looks a little bit smaller. Yeah, oh, 45, dang. Yeah, it's these other ones right here that are way cheap. But yeah, way oversized. Haven't been here in a while, so all the good size could have been taken. Let's see what's going on over here with the kids jerseys, Dalton Connect jerseys, $35. Got a Ja Morant kids jersey, $70. Tentacupo kids, $90. Last time I came here, they did have Austin Reeves. Yeah, there you go. Austin Reeves. What are these? These are down to $15. $15. And I believe one of my buddies, yeah, he did ask me to find one for his kiddo. Jackets right here for, is this for women or for kids? I don't know. It's pro standard, but these are down to what, $12? $12 for these jackets. Are these kids or are these women's? I can't really tell. Holy crap. And then got these for $10. Some hoodies right here. They are pretty lightweight, but $10 after the savings. This isn't for me. I'm just trying to see if it's for kids or for women. This is a women's. So I think I might know someone who might want one. All right, stuff's too cheap. I grabbed a bunch of stuff for friends. No, nothing will fit my kids. No, nothing will fit my kiddo either. All right, sorry that dragged on, you guys. All right, let's move on to the sneakers, man. I originally came here for the sneakers. First thing you gotta check to see if they have any special codes with discounts, just like in the apparel. Nope, because as mentioned in the apparel, anything with a 2 code on the lower left right here, 50% off. So this pullover is $5.50. But yeah, no sales like that in the men's. All right, I'm gonna start with the size 9s. Starting with size 9 because that's my kiddo's size. See if I can find anything for him. $100 for the RMs, $72 for this colorway. Adrenaline's right here, one of their better running shoes, $87. Campus 80, $60. Noosas, I've kind of been a fan of these. They're crazy light. Not that much of a heel to toe drop on these. I think 6 millimeters. So So I've been eyeing these if I can find it for a really good price. $90, not the price I want. Got Vomeros right here going for $99. All kinds of Hokas right here. Mach 6s it looks like. Oh, Speed Goats. Speed Goats, I think have a carbon fiber on it. Crazy light as well. I don't know if these have. I think the Speed Goats, maybe they don't have carbon fiber. 88 for those. You also got the Mach 6s right here. Also going for 80 something. Yeah, but that one's marked 112. This one's marked 93. Ultra Boost going for 86. Dawn issue 6s right here. $58. I think that's the cheapest I've ever seen those. Pegasus Trail 5 going for 90. 290s right here. Air Max 270s going for 99. Ghost Max right here. These are one of their Max cushions, but the cushioning isn't as soft as the glycerins. But yeah, 108, that's a hell of a shoe right there. That retails for like 160 or something. Forces right here, look at this. Forces, $66. Oh, okay. I was about to wrap up with the 9s, but yeah, 574, 67, a little bit more than I want to pay for those. This is how I'm holding the camera right now. Holding the camera with my right hand, using my left to show you guys what's here. We got some 997s right here, $52. That's a hell of a price. I'm not too big into the 997s. I know plenty of you guys are though. Fresh Foam Moors. These are really, really solid. $90 for these. These retail for like 180. Oh no, maybe 155. Still a good savings. Well, let's move on to the 10 and a halves. Before that, look at this. There happens to be Vaporfly Next Percent right here. Size 12, 138. That's an okay price, but not great. All right, actually moving on to the size 10s. Got Spiz Hikes right here, and one of what I think is an awful colorway. I think it's so bad. 107. Glycerin 22 is one of their better shoes for running. 102, normally 150. 574s. I saw these earlier. $67. More of the Ultra Boost right here. 86. Fresh Foam X. Some budget Fresh Foam's 90. Another colorway of these 574s, like a suede wheat colorway right here. $60. You got the Noosa's right here. Yeah, $90. Too much for me. Moving over to 10 and a halves. My KD's right here, $97. Field Generals right next door. Pretty clean, easy to match with. 52. Revel 7s right here, go for 65. LeBron's $54. That's a hell of a price. Glycerins in an awful colorway, 105. Yeah, I really like these Noosas, man. Love the flavor on them, and then I don't know, they seem hella comfy. I don't know, I haven't tried them on, to be honest. Pegasus Plus 101. Oh, that's not the Pegasus Plus, this is a regular Pegasus. What the hell? I was hoping to find some running shoes. I'm gonna have to hit up some other spots. Checking the apparel section to see if I missed anything. All right, holding the hangers right there, that's not really working for me. It's digging into my skin right there. All right, that's not working. All right, they do have some Kings merch right here. Is this a kids or is this a women's? I can't really tell. Oh, this is a women's. Look at this, $11, or actually $10.50. Wait, that one? What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, see? Yeah, man, that's crazy. Giants jersey, not on sale though. UCLA shirts, $33, not additional. No additional discounts for that one. More of the Kings hoodies right here. These are in a large. Was that one mismarked? That's the only one that was marked $20-something. Niners dry fit. I think this is all women's. So this is women's, like polyester. What the hell is that about? $49. So is that like $23.50 or something, or $24.50? Looks like it's just all the Lakers stuff on sale right now, to be honest. I feel like even this Clippers Jordan women's t-shirt, $32. But as soon as you get to the Lakers gear, look at this, $7.50. I don't think I checked these out earlier. These are $10 as well. They're like really baggy. Well, not $10, $11. My bad. Pro standard women's hoodies, sweatshirts. I got this. I'm not a fan of these at all. This looks way budgety. This is a women's 47 brand. But yeah, these are going for like 11, 12 bucks. And it looks like a lot of women's stuff right here. Another pro standard shirt, sweatshirt looking thing. Are these all larges? I think they're all larges. But yeah, 12 bucks. Then they got like Golden State, like they got a few other teams, random teams, but yeah, regular price of $40. Indiana Fever, $40. This one is on sale. This hoodie right here is the small men's Golden State hoodie, $56. Clippers jacket, regular price? Yeah, regular price, $165. God dang, dude. This is how I'm filming the video right now. I don't want to get a cart, so this is me just walking around taking video like this for you guys. All right, back to the men's sneakers over here. Size 11s. I think we're gonna speed through this. Sneaker price is not the greatest. You know, it's $574, $67 again. I was like, was that the same color? No, this is the color we saw a bunch of. KD 18s already, $97. Another colorway of the 574, $60. Some Ultra Boost right here. The OGs go for $135. MB, what are these? The MB3s right here, $63. Moving on to the 12s. Look at the Glycerin Max right here. I would love to grab one of these. At a good price though, $170. Got some Jordans, kind of sort of right here, $87 for the MVPs. The Ross specials, I've been seeing a ton of these. Oh no, I thought these were the Chargers, the UCLA one. Never mind. $85. 1080 V13s. I just grabbed some 14s. I've been running in those. I think I already put like 20 miles on them. But yeah, $120 for these. Not bad. I think these retail for what, $165. Invincible Run Flyknits, $95 after. The 1080s, I'm not as big of a fan of these anymore. There's too big of a heel to toe drop on these, like, and there isn't that much cushioning, not enough in the forefoot in my opinion. So yeah, I like these, but not the greatest. 13s SL 72s right here, $71. Seem pretty comfy. More of the fresh phones, we're seeing these in the big sizes, 1080s, $120. KD 16s right here, $54. So they still do have some really good value. Just have to look for them and have to get lucky. $60 for the Field Generals. All white Invincible Runs, $108. Then they got this premium one right here, same colors we saw in the size 12. These are 12 and a half, $95. Book ones, $97. Pegasus Trail Gore-Tex, $170. Two-ways right here. Haven't seen these in a while. But yeah, New Balance two-way basketball shoes, $58. Got some Vans. Some Vans hiking shoes. Mountain Cross Path, is that what they're? $70. Size 14. You got some Blazer Low, $63. GT Cut 3s right here. Really good basketball shoes, $93 for these. That's a hell of a price. Tattoos, $58. Cumulus 26s, $82. Got Currys. These are the Curry 11s. Curry 11s, $51. That's a hell of a price. 574s. Big Feet Gang. Size 14 goes from here all the way to the middle. Size 13 goes all the way to the end. Such a good selection for a Big Feet Gang. All right, let's talk about the format of the store. They do have mostly team apparel over there. Then they have a ton of regular apparel throughout the majority of the store, to be honest. They have all kinds of stuff like Nike. And yeah, this is number 2 as well, right? Number 2, so $27 for these. And they have like random stuff like Billabong for $42. Some corduroy pants. O'Neill, which is a surfer brand, right? Oh, this is O'Neill. O'Neill, $20 for, what are these, like khaki slacks? Majority of it is, I think, separated by color and by the type of clothing it is. Like all the shorts over here, like bright as hell ones, and the gray ones right here. Got the men's apparel over here on this side. Women's apparel here on this side. Also have all kinds of Crocs. We've been seeing Crocs pretty well priced lately. We've seen these Hokas at a Ross lately, 27 here. Which isn't that bad of a price, to be honest. Crocs are going for $27. Remember, you don't get any of the additional discounts for the shoes. $50 for these retail? But it's random because these are going for $27. So yeah, you're gonna have to look at each tag. 28 or 27 for those. Back in the men's shoes, I think I skipped the size 8s. So we're gonna knock those out real quick. Pegasus plus 100. 480s, 54 bucks for those. 997, 75. Got all kinds of P6000s right here, different sizes. 83? No, that one's mismarked. $74. Got LeBron Witnesses. These are the Witness 8s right here, 43, bunch of sizes. Ghost Max right here, 92. More of the Forces right here, 65, 97. On issue 6s, 43. Got more of the RMs right there, going for $100. Sneaker prices not as exciting as some of the apparel. This is the women's section over here. Size 11 right here. Look at this GT cuts, $92. That's okay. 574 is going for 60 still. Free Metcon 6s, 87. Ultra Boost 140 for these. Moving on to the more typical size 8, $90 for the Infinity Run 4s. Ultra Boost 1.0s going for 84. Gazelles, these are the bold, so way too many midsoles. Go for 58 bucks. All kinds of Brooks running shoes on this end cap right here. Glycerin Stealth Fit, never heard of those, 109. Got Ghost 16s, 87. Ghost Max right here, 93. More of these Noosas, $90, 574, 60. More of the Forces right there. Seeing a lot of the repeats. Nike Pacific, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? 45. True Boost 5X right here. First time we've seen those here. $86. All right, apparently I need to come here more frequently. They have a kids sneaker section over here, but the video is getting long. My arms are getting tired too, man. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna pay for this stuff. We'll see what we got. You know what? Before we pay for everything, let's look at all the prices, dude, because the prices are freaking insane. These jackets right here, the women's jackets, 12 bucks each. So that's 1, 2, 3 jackets total. And I'm sending all this to one of my boys. He has kiddos, and yeah, he's been asking for Lakers jerseys for his kiddos. $33. So what is that? What is that? $15.50? Oh, $32. So 16 bucks. 16 bucks. $1.50 for this one. Another one right here. This t-shirt's what? $4.50? $4.50? Is that worth it? Yeah, I guess. Sending them all kinds of Lakers merch. $5. Got another one right here. So it's a small and a medium for the siblings. And then one more t-shirt right here. I don't even know what brand this is. This is a Team Apparel. This is a medium. But yeah, it's $1.50, dude. $1.50. Then Antigua brand right here. I don't even know if this is going to fit my boy, to be really honest, because this is a large and it looks kind of oversized. This is the smallest one they had. Yeah, look at the price. Under $6, $5.50. So that fool will try it on. Whatever. He'll like it. And they even have sports equipment that's pretty reasonably priced, but I gotta go, dude. I gotta go. All right, I might be a little obsessive. I did go through this section one more time, see if I missed anything. All right, man, we out. Let's go pay for this stuff. All right, all that came out to $97. Such a long receipt. And a couple of the t-shirts came out to $1.50. So cheaper than I thought. I think a lot of the kids' t-shirts came out to $1.50. The jerseys came out to $16. Those jackets, the women's Pro Standard jackets, came out to $12. Holy crap. What a steal, you guys. Holy cow. At the Dick's Sporting Goods outlet out in Upland. You won't believe the Lakers gear that's on sale. But before that, of course, you know, they got a great selection of sneakers here. For men, women, and kids, they also have cleats, tons and tons and tons of apparel, and even sporting equipment at a big discount. And they got all kinds of merch for way cheap. Look at this, women's jackets right here. These are an additional 50% off. So these are $12. These are pro standard jackets right there, normally like over $100. They also got Austin Reeves jerseys right here for the kiddos, all kinds of sizes. $16, dude, $16. I think these t-shirts came out to like $1.50 or something. I grabbed one of these pullovers for one of my boys. Came out to $5.50. And yeah, with sales like that, of course I bought a ton of stuff. And of course, we got a full video coming out in the Cool Kicks YouTube channel real soon.